You start your day with a bowl of healthy granola. You grab a fruit yogurt for a midday snack, and you choose a diet soda with your lunch to cut back on calories. You feel like you're checking all the right boxes, doing everything you're supposed to, so why isn't the scale moving? And why are you still hit by a 3 p.m. slump fighting off cravings? The tough reality is, some of the most cleverly marketed health foods can actually make your weight loss journey harder than it needs to be. They can contribute to your body storing fat, disrupt your hunger cures, and keep you stuck in a cycle of cravings even when you think you're being good. Today we're going to pull back the curtain on 3 of the biggest culprits. As a holistic healer and researcher, I've spent years looking into the science of why so many people get frustrated with weight loss, even with the best intentions. And what I've found is that we're often guided by slick packaging and health claims that hide what's really going on with our metabolism when we eat these foods. In this video, we're not just going to list the foods, we're going to get into the science of why they can be so tricky. Why do these seemingly innocent foods encourage fat storage? How can they mess with your brain and your hormones? And more important, what simple effective swaps can you make today to start seeing the progress you've been working so hard for? Let's get into the first food, which is probably in your fridge as we speak. First on the list is flavored yogurt. And this one can feel like a real betrayal. We've been told for years that yogurt is a health food. It's got protein, calcium for your bones, and probiotics for your gut. And when you see fruit on the bottom or a picture of a fresh strawberry on the cup, you think you're making an even better choice. It seems like the perfect way to get your dairy and a serving of fruit in one convenient little pot. But here's the catch. That small cup of flavored yogurt is often a sugar bomb in disguise. A single 100-gram serving of fruit-flavored yogurt can have anywhere from 12 to 22 grams of sugar. For comparison, a glazed donut has around 12 grams. Even some organic yogurts, which people buy thinking they're healthier, can be some of the biggest offenders. Plain natural yogurt has about 5 grams of naturally occurring sugar from milk called lactose per 100-gram serving. Anything above this is almost always added sugar. That means in many popular fruit yogurts, more than half the sugar content is added. So, what happens in your body when you eat this for a snack? You get a huge immediate spike in your blood sugar, similar to what would happen if you ate candy. Your pancreas then has to work overtime releasing the fat storage hormone insulin to get all that sugar out of your blood. This often leads to the dreaded sugar crash an hour or 2 later, leaving you tired, foggy, and craving more sugar to get your energy back. It can create a tough cycle of spikes and crashes that makes weight management feel impossible. And don't be fooled by the low-fat labels. When manufacturers take out fat, they often add more sugar to make it taste good, so it's always important to check the nutritional label. The fix for this is both simple and powerful. Switch to plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. A serving of plain Greek yogurt can pack in 16 grams of protein with no added sugar, which is fantastic for controlling your appetite. The protein will help you feel full and satisfied for hours, preventing those cravings that follow a sugar crash. Add your own fresh or frozen berries for fiber and antioxidants without the syrupy sugar. Throw in a tablespoon of chia seeds or chopped nuts for healthy fats. A dash of cinnamon can also add a touch of sweetness and help with blood sugar control. By making this one small change, you can take back control and give your body the high protein, low sugar fuel it really needs. Be sure to click the subscribe, like, and notifications button for more videos like this one. The second diet wrecker is likely hiding in your pantry: so-called healthy breakfast cereal. This includes a lot of granolas and cereals with boxes that feature claims like heart healthy or made with whole grains. The packaging is designed to make you feel good about your choice, with earthy colors and pictures of wheat fields. But here's the thing, many of these cereals, especially some popular granolas, can be surprisingly high in added sugar. A recent analysis found that sugar content in new children's cereals actually went up by almost 11% over a 14-year period. Even if a cereal is made with whole grains, those grains are often highly processed into flakes or puffs. This strips out some of the fiber and makes them digest very quickly, causing a blood sugar spike that isn't much different from eating white bread. Now, this isn't true for all of them. Some granolas are genuinely packed with fiber, nuts, and seeds and can be great options. The key is knowing what to look for and, most importantly, checking the nutrition label for added sugar. For the high sugar options, you're starting your day on that same metabolic roller coaster we talked about with the yogurt. A breakfast high in refined carbs and sugar leads to a fast rise in blood glucose, followed by an insulin surge. When this happens morning after morning, it can make it harder for your body to manage blood sugar over time, which can interfere with fat loss. It also pretty much guarantees that you'll be hungry again in just a couple hours, setting you up to crave more quick energy foods all day long. And let's not forget portion size. It's easy to pour 2 to 3 times the recommended serving, accidentally starting your day with a huge sugar load. The solution is to rethink breakfast, focusing on protein and fiber. Classic oatmeal is one of the best swaps you can make. I'm talking about rolled or steel-cut oats, not the instant packets with flavored syrups. Oats are full of soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which is great for managing blood sugar and helping you feel full longer. If you're not an oatmeal person, think protein. Eggs are a fantastic choice because the protein and healthy fats will keep your blood sugar stable for hours. Another great option is chia seed pudding, which you can make the night before. Chia seeds are a powerhouse of fiber, protein, and omega-3s. When you start your day with sustained energy instead of a sugar rush, you set yourself up for success. Our third and final diet saboteur is maybe the most surprising for a lot of people: diet soda. On the surface, it seems like the perfect solution: 0 sugar, 0 calories. You get that sweet, fizzy satisfaction without the calorie hit. It feels like a total freebie. The secret, though, is that the science on these drinks is complicated, and some studies suggest they might not be as harmless as they seem. One area of concern is how artificial sweeteners affect your brain. Sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose are hundreds of times sweeter than table sugar. Some research suggests that when your brain gets this intense sweet signal without any calories, it can create a disconnect that may actually heighten your cravings for other sweet things. For example, one study found that a drink with sucralose increased activity in brain regions linked to appetite and cravings. It can essentially get your brain used to an extreme level of sweetness, making naturally sweet foods like fruits seem less satisfying. On top of that, there's a growing body of research looking at how these sweeteners affect our gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that are critical for our metabolism and overall health. Some studies have shown that sweeteners like saccharin and sucralose may alter the balance of our gut bacteria. While this science is still evolving and the evidence is mixed, it's an important area to watch. The bottom line is, while major health organizations generally consider diet soda safe in moderation, it might be keeping you in a cycle of craving sweetness, which can make healthy eating more of a challenge. The best solution here is to gradually retain your taste buds. The goal is to reduce your overall reliance on intense sweetness. The best swap is, of course, water. If you need that fizz, go for plain sparkling water. You can add your own flavor with a squeeze of fresh lemon or lime, or by muddling some mint and cucumber in your glass. Unsweetened iced tea and black coffee are also great zero-calorie options. It might take a little while for your palate to adjust, but breaking up with that intense sweet taste is one of the best things you can do for your long-term health. So there you have it, 3 foods that might be making your diet harder than it has to be. The common theme here isn't about betrayal or sabotage. It's about being an informed consumer. We buy these foods with the best intentions, but the real power comes from turning the package over and actually reading the ingredients and the nutritional panel. Disclaimer: the information provided regarding health benefits is for informational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting any new health regimen, treatment, or if you have any questions regarding a medical condition. Individual results may vary and the effectiveness of health benefits can differ based on personal circumstances. The content is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. If this video opened your eyes to something new, do me a favor and hit the like button. It really helps the channel out. And for more practical science-backed nutrition advice to help you reach your goals, make sure to subscribe. Head down to the comments and let me know, which of these 3 foods surprised you the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.